Namaste, yogis. Welcome to your afternoon practice. I was thinking as I was sitting here, what kind of energetic pattern would I like personally to feel in my practice, and I come up with freedom, like liberation, to be free from all the restriction that we put, that I put on myself, that we put on ourselves. And so I'd like to invite you guys to press the pause button for the next half hour in this practice and move in a way that feels really good, with the possibility of letting go of all of our insecurities, letting go of all of our attachments, and move just for the feeling and the sensation. Not like we're trying to fix anything, not what we're trying to achieve anything. Think about the idea that we have everything we need right here, right now. So the practice is just the celebration of the body and the movement, the breath and the moment. And you're free to do any kind of movement you would like today, and tomorrow, and the next day. So, but we're going to express that today through practice. So let's start to bring ourselves into child's pose. Bring your big toes together. Knees can be together or apart. Extend your arms out in front of you. And start to drift your belly button, your heart, your chin, your chest, your forehead, all towards the floor as you surrender and soften. So I do understand that the idea of pausing everything is very challenging. Some more of us than others, it's more challenging. The idea that the world's going to move with or without us. So the external world is really not our responsibility. Our responsibility is to serve our higher being, taking care of ourselves, so we can take care of others. And it all starts with suspending the judgment and critique and just being where you are. It's the foundation of the rest of the day. One more deep, full breath. A little bit of gratitude for yourself that you made it here on your mat. Then bring yourself on up to table. Hands come under shoulders, knees under hips. Lift your feet up. Roll your ankles, wiggle your toes. And then sway your feet from side to side. And when you do this, we're going to just sway the hips. We can move the side body. We can also move the head a little bit. So we're just going to wag. Start to warm up the spinal fluid. And a little playfulness. Always in the practice, something that you can smile at and have a little bit of fun with. Why not? Alan Watts says that the universe is here for our amusement. So let's be amused. All right, drop the feet down, drop the belly down, lift the heart, lift the chin and chest. Cow pose, a little bit of movement here. Again, see if you can find the side body and the belly, expansion through the chest, throat. And when you're ready, exhale, round and squeeze to cat pose, like a Halloween cat. Tucking the chin, maybe even pressing the tops of the feet down for a little bit more power. A little bit of movement from side to side. Inhale, belly drops, lift the heart, chin, and chest. I'm trying to speak a little bit quieter because I have a tendency to talk a little bit louder because I'm normally talking in class. So let me know in the comment section if this volume is okay. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Not right now, after class. And then roll over your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips. Down dog. I'm going to try to keep my volume a little bit lower. When I move a little bit, it gets a little bit louder. Pedal the feet and knees, wag your tail, give yourself a moment or two to feel the length of spine, maybe the backs of the legs. One more deep, full breath. Shake the head, soften the jaw. Nice and easy, just walk your feet to your hands. And then inhale, come up halfway as you flatten the back, lift the chin, lift the chest. On the exhalation, micro bend the knees, belly towards thighs. Arms drop, tuck the chin. Bring the weight a little bit to the heels as you lift your toes up so you can feel it in the calves. And then soften those toes down nice and easy. Hands to mid-thigh as you flatten the back, lift the chin and chest. And then come up all the way. Arms reach up, lift the chin, lift the gaze. Take your right hand to your right hip. Side bend to the right. Swivel your left palm down so it draws that left shoulder in its socket. Gaze underneath that left tricep. Extend and reach that left arm to where the wall meets the ceiling. And then take this right hand, slide it behind your back, and you can take the fingers either in the waistband or you can wrap it around the left hip bone if you have that variation there. Look underneath your right shoulder. Start to twist to the right as you look for the left heel. So use the back of your right hand to pull the right shoulder and the right elbow back. Then bend your left elbow and just kind of cradle the head here. So left hand finds the right side of the head. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards one another. Draw the elbows back and then keep twisting just a smidge more. Nice. Inhale, come back to center, both arms reach up. Press the palms together. A little bit of power in the outsides of the shoulders. Relax the jaw, deepen the breath. And then left hand grabs right wrist, pull up and over, side bend to the left. Take that left hand to the left hip. You can press a little bit more here. Gaze underneath that right arm, swivel that right palm down. Breathe into your right ribs. Slide this left hand behind the back, and once again, maybe in the waistband or around the right hip. Swivel the chin towards the left shoulder and start to twist to the left. You're going to gaze towards the right heel, and you're going to use that right arm for leverage to help you twist. So keep the twist, keep the side bend, and then bend your right elbow and cradle the head. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, maybe lift the heart a little bit. So a lot going on here. Big inhale, slow exhale. We're just starting to like tap the body and start to awaken to those parts of the body that may be sleeping. Inhale back to center, arms reach up. When I say sleeping, I often mean unconscious. Little back bend if you feel like you need it. Hands come through heart center and then a micro bend to the knees, belly towards thighs. Release your arms, tuck your chin. Interlace your fingers around the back of your head. Squeeze your elbows towards one another like you're hugging your head, your ears. Tuck the chin more. Soften the spine. Release your arms. Inhale halfway up, flatten and lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, walk all the way back, top of a push-up. Drop your knees down, supported plank. Lift your feet off the ground. Bring your heels towards your hips. Drop your belly towards the floor. Lift the chin, lift the chest, and keep a nice long neck as you push the floor away. Direction is, let's say, toes towards the top of your head. Nice. Exhale, lower the feet down. Lower the torso down. Lay flat. Squeeze the legs together and press the tops of the feet down into the ground. Press the hips into the ground. Press the hands into the ground. Lift chin, lift chest. Go as high as you would like, but don't straighten the elbows. It's too much on the lower back. So this is cobra pose. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale up to table. Exhale to down dog. Take your time getting there. And once again, find a little bit of freedom by moving in a way that feels good in the body. Feet come a little bit closer together, so maybe big toes touch. Right heel towards the ceiling, so flex the foot straight on up. Right knee towards the belly. See if you can touch that belly button.
Inhale, send that right leg all the way back up. Right knee towards the chin. Inhale, send it all the way back up. Now, the knee towards the forehead, so really round. Now, step your right foot forward. Keep your left hand down. Twist and open. Right arm reaches up. So stacking the right shoulder on the left shoulder, dragonfly twist. Roll that right wrist. Drop your left knee down so the left knee comes under the hip. Take your right foot, step it all the way back. And extend that right arm back up. So we're in supported side plank. For a little bit of a balance, you can lift that right foot off the ground. And if you would like, bend your right knee and with your right hand, grab that foot, ankle, or shin and press, like almost like dancer pose. Heart is lifting, feeling it in the front right quadricep. Enjoy yourself for a moment. If you have the bind, let it go. And then bring that right foot down. Bring the right hand down. Come back into plank. And then lower halfway down. Roll over the toes for up dog. So thighs are off the ground, elbows are straight. Exhale to down dog. Pedal feet and knees, wag the tail. Big toes come together. Left heel up towards the ceiling. Let's do the other side. Left knee towards the belly, so just a little bit of movement. Inhale, send it up. Left knee to the chest or chin, so like halfway. Inhale, send it all the way back up. And then left knee towards the forehead as much as you can get. So round like cat pose, and then very softly step the left foot forward. Right hand is rooting down, twist and open, left arm reaches up. So dragonfly twist, you're pushing through the right heel, you're feeling it in the right leg, and you're looking for that left thumb. One big inhale, slow exhale. Nice right knee, I'm gonna rotate. Right knee comes down underneath the hip. Left foot steps back. Plant that left foot down, supported side plank. Lift that left leg up off the ground if you're up for it. And then bend that left knee, and with that left hand, grab that left foot, ankle, or shin, and press the foot into the hand as you open up through that left thigh. Big inhale, slow exhale. Give yourself a moment. I always like a little bit of playing within our practice too, so it's quite enjoyable for us to go back to our mat. So make sure that you're self-regulating in a way that makes you want to come back to the mat. So extend the arm and leg back up. Left hand comes down, left knee comes down, back into plank. Let's lower again, halfway down, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 deep full breaths here. Big inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth. Big toes come closer together, right leg lifts up to the sky. This time bend your right knee and stack your right hip on top of your left hip. Take your right toes, try to touch the top of your left shoulder. Oh, yeah, it'll be about 6 lifetimes before I can touch. And draw your right knee all the way underneath your body towards your left arm, and then just straighten that right knee out, twist and open, left arm reaches up. Lift the heart, chin, and chest. And then left hand down, right leg all the way back up, 3-legged dog. And then step that right foot forward. Stay on your left toes, extend your arms out in front of you like you're going to hand someone a present, crescent warrior. With an extension, and then come off that back foot, Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Interlace your fingers behind your back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, maybe arms drift off the lower back here. Bend the right knee a smidge, excuse me. Left foot steps all the way back, stay on your left toes, lift the heart, chin, and chest. Release your arms, stretch them up nice and tall. Twist to the left, open them up, Warrior 2. Swivel the palms up and down. Gaze over the right middle finger, a moment to kind of feel the strength and power of the legs. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm reaches up and over. Left hand can be on the hip, down the leg, or behind the back. Think fluidity today. Right forearm to right knee or thigh. Slide left arm up and over that left ear as you gaze on up underneath that arm. Awesome. Look down to your right big toe. Hands come down, right foot steps back. Yogi's choice through movement. So halfway down through up dog or knees, floor, cobra, or you can skip it all. Go right into down dog. Eventually, as you get into down dog, think long spine. Find some ease. Big toes come a little closer together. Left leg lifts on up. Once again, we're going to bend, open, and stack left hip on top of right hip. Maybe gaze over the right shoulder. Left toes try to touch the top of your head. Ooh. And then left knee underneath the body towards the right arm. Straighten that left knee out to the right. Twist and open right arm reaches up. Once again, think ease and fluidity through power. Right hand comes down, left leg all the way back up, three-legged dog. Step that left foot forward. Stay on your right toes, extend your arms out in front of you. Come off that back foot, Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Opposite thumb comes on top. A moment. This is called balancing on one foot. Left knee bends a little. Come back to your right toes. Lift the heart, chin, and chest. Release your arms, stretch them up nice and tall. Twist to the right, swivel that back foot. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Nice. Inhale. Reverse warrior. Right hand down the leg or behind the back. And then extended side angle, forearm to knee. Right arm reaches up and over. This practice midday is just really nice to be able to move the body. For a lot of us, we're stuck at our desk. So I want to move the energy through the body as well as kind of let go of all those things that we've been staring at all day long, all week long. Look down to that left big toe. Right hand comes down. Left foot steps back. Move in a way that feels good. So yogi push up if you need it. Upward dog cobra. Maybe down dog or child's pose. Table pose is always nice for a cat cow. 3 deep full breaths. Movement through midday gives us creativity. It gives us space away from the things that we've been looking at. New perspective. It allows the blood to flow through the body, and especially through some of these asanas, we're doing inversions, so we're getting blood to the brain. All right, big toes come together, right leg lifts on up. Take your right shin forward for half pigeon on the right side, so right foot in line with left leg. If you have a microphone in your pocket, you're gonna have to move that around. And then lengthen through torso, a little shift from side to side, lower the elbows down. Fists on top of one another and rest the third eye down, or if you need more, you can extend the arms and soften the heart. Sensations right hip. And it should be enough where it tethers you to the moment, meaning that the sensation should be keeping the mind focused on the body. How do you know? Well, if your mind is wandering, right? If you're actually thinking about your to-do list or trying to find out what you're going to do after practice, you may not be doing enough. How do you know if you're doing too much? Well, if you can't smooth out your breath or you can't soften your toes, forehead, then you may be doing a little too much. Of course, never any pain in joints, knees, bones, ankles, things like that. One more deep, full breath. Awesome. Hands under shoulders, lift your torso on up. Back to down dog, roll over the left toes, send it back. Pedal feet and knees, wag your tail. Big inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth. Left leg lifts, and left shin forward, pigeon other side, drop the right knee. I just realized I was starting to talk loud again, so I'm trying to regulate that. So keep in mind, right side, left side, probably different. And our practice is not designed to create symmetry in body. Our practice is designed to create harmony within body. So that we feel the body in a way that feels right, that allows the body to expand its capacity for strength and flexibility, mobility. And when our breath is smooth and free and the body is liberated, the mind tends to follow. Right? And I find that breath pattern is, it's easy to do, like to manipulate the breath pattern, and it's extremely effective. 2 more breaths. All right, hands under shoulders, lift yourself on up, roll to your left hip, sweep your right leg around, extend your legs out in front of you, give them a little shake to make sure the circulation's back in the feet. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the floor. Take the hands to the hamstrings of the knees and just lift the feet up off the ground. You can lift the feet up a little bit higher so shins are parallel to the floor, or maybe even straighten the knees if that's available. Or you can extend the arms out in front of you. So any variation that allows you to kind of ignite through the belly. Lower halfway down and then come back up. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, inhale, and again, exhale, inhale. And then let's go all the way down. Scoot yourself to the middle of your mat. And then extend your arms up over your head. Stretch from your fingers all the way down to your toes. Get nice and long. And then bend the knees, bring the feet to the floor. Take your right knee, stack it on top of your left knee. So the right leg is pushing down into the left leg. Keeping the left foot on the ground, just drop the knees to the left. Arms open up nice and wide. Chin drops towards that right shoulder. Take a nice big inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Starting to wind down from practice now, so the breath pattern becomes a little bit more like a whisper. And we can check in here. We can ask the body, how you doing? You can ask the heart, how you doing? The energetic pattern, how's that doing? Maybe even your spiritual body. Do I feel connected to the things that are important to me? Gently bring the knees back on up, unfold the legs. Right foot to the floor. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. And then let's take care of the other side. So take the left knee, stack it on top of the right knee. Knees drop to the right, arms open up, and chin drops towards the left shoulder. Think about left shoulder blade being heavy as it opens up through the left side of the chest and shoulder. And then exhale into the lower back as you soften the muscles on each side of the spine. And then soften a little bit more through the belly. The softening is the surrendering. The surrendering is the freedom and the liberation. Right? We as humans have a tendency to try to control everything, right? So we feel safe. And there's very few things that we control, but those things that we do control can make us feel very safe. That's breathing, it's moving, and it's feeling. Once we have that relationship, we can move through the day mindfully and effortlessly and being very safe. Comfortable even. Nice. Inhale, knees come back up to center. Unfold the legs. Draw the knees towards the belly, chest, and let's slide into a happy baby. Arms reach in between the legs, grab the shins, the ankles, big toes, or bottoms of the feet, whatever you can get a hold of. You're drawing the ankles over the knees or in that direction, and then you're going to separate the feet as wide as you can. As you draw the knees towards the side body or towards the floor, you're just going to rock a little side to side. Big inhale, slow exhale. Any little micro adjustments that work for you, do that. Take your time, but when you are ready, Shavasana is waiting for you, heels towards the corners of the mat. The Shavasanas that I usually give you in these afternoon classes are shorter because I am aware of the limited time that we have in the midday. But if you do have time, you're always welcome to stay, and I'll guide you through that as well. Once you get there, use your blankets, your pillows, whatever supports your body, do that. Externally rotate the thighs, feet fall open. Palms can swivel up if you're feeling good energetically, but if your nervous system needs some attention, left hand to heart, right hand to belly. Tuck the chin, close the eyes, soften the jaw. Take a nice big inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Allow the eyes to float away from each other in their sockets as you soften your forehead and your inner ears. Drop the tongue off the roof of the mouth, and for just a moment or two here, create some stillness, some calm, and some peace. Your nervous system will thank you later in the day. In this stillness, you are exactly where you need to be. And just rest. And once again, if you do have the time and the space to stay here for another 5 or even 10 minutes, please do that. It will benefit you in ways that you can only imagine. If your day is waiting for you, very slowly start to deepen the breath. Start to wiggle the fingers and toes as you awaken to this new body. Rolling wrists and ankles and gently rocking your head from side to side. Extending your arms up over your head, stretch from your fingers all the way down to your toes, get nice and long. On the exhalation, draw the knees towards the belly, your chest, wrap your arms around your legs and give yourself a little loving kindness. We need it so much. All right, suspend all the critique and judgment of ourselves. Right arm reaches up over your head, roll to your right side, and a moment to bring your awareness to this space and time. One of the difficult things is finding time to practice, so acknowledge that you did that today. Grateful for your body, grateful for each and every single breath, that we are here now on this gorgeous planet. And maybe even grateful for some of the challenges that you're running into. These challenges gives us an opportunity to grow, heal, and sharpen our sword. Pressing the hands into the ground, bring yourself up into a comfortable seat. Hands to knees or thighs as you lengthen through torso. Draw the right ear towards the right shoulder. Roll your head back. Lift your chin up. Wag your jaw. And release any of that stress and tension. You can even move the head a little side to side. Left ear to left shoulder. We hold so much stress and tension within the neck and shoulders.
Draw the chin all the way towards the chest, a little bit of movement from side to side. And then bring the hands together, symbolizing our connection to all things. Then the thumbs towards the heart as we find our connection through loving kindness. Take a nice big inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Thank you guys so much for showing up for your practice. Have a beautiful day, and namaste. Nice work, yogis. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section below. Have a nice, beautiful, peaceful day. See you soon.